Hello everybody and welcome to my final Five Nights at Freddy's Secret of the Mimic predictions. So, as of the plan at the moment, this should be coming out probably about a few hours, or at least definitely the same day that the game comes out. So, I only have a matter of hours to find out, am I right or am I wrong? And I think I may be right. So right off the bat, I no longer think we're playing as either Henry Emily or William Afton. As much as I would love to play a game from Henry's perspective, I don't think we can, because we're going to be losing either an arm or a hand. That seems so clear to me. And we know this from this Mimic Monday teaser, warning us about losing a limb. Now, sure, William did lose an arm in Pizzeria Simulator, but not only is that in the wrong decade, he also magically grew it back by a security breach. So, doesn't really work. But just because I don't know who we are doesn't mean I don't know what's in store for our player character. So we know we'll be playing as a technician for Fazbear Entertainment, instructed by the voice of Hand Unit, confirmed by not only the trailer, but also from this casting of Andy Field for Secret of the Mimic. It'll tell us that there's been previous attempts, but they all failed. I believe we'll then enter Murray's costume manner, most likely either straight into this reception-like area from the screenshot with Mr. Helpful, or shortly making our way here. Judging by the layout, I think this will act as a hub of some kind, think Help Wanted. Whether we will get to choose what order we explore the rooms or slowly unlock them one by one, it seems that either way we will be likely facing Jackie first. We'll enter the birthday showroom, but unbeknownst to our player, the Mimic will be in Jackie's casing, leading to what PAX attendees have recounted. Jackie ripping herself from her box and chasing us as we have to use our data diver to do a door puzzle. Jackie is now on the loose in the manor, and will be forced to delve further in after her. The more we explore the manor, the more areas will open up, and the more Mimic-infested animatronics will arise, whether the physical Mimic like we see with the Mycelium Men and Jackie in the trailers, or the Mimic 1 program like we're hearing about in Mimic Mondays and the MCM archive tapes. We know from Dorko's interview with Evan Lampai from Steelwall that the manor has a lot of secret areas and the game will have multiple paths, including the Golden Path. I believe that whilst the Golden Path will either be the baseline that you expected to get as a first time player, or will be the canon route. My initial video about the interview, which you should totally watch by the way, I said that I thought the Golden Path was the latter option. But the more I think about it, the more it makes sense to be that baseline route that Evan mentioned, that will stick to the first level of the manor. Obviously I have no evidence for this since the game isn't out yet. That's kind of the point of this video. But it would be odd to call out the golden route and it then just be yet another route of hidden quests and secret collectibles. I think diverging from the golden path, exploring the other floors of the manor, finding clues about the previous teams, that will lead to different endings. Maybe if we pursue what happened to the previous teams Fazbear sent in, they'll take care of us, similar to Gregory in Ruin, or they'll award us with a certificate of insanity. I have a feeling that your choices throughout the game will affect how the ending will look. I think that similar to Ruin, doing certain tasks will change what costume the Mimic wears in the final boss fight. We'll get to how I think that'll pan out in a moment, but I think just as in Ruin you can open secret doors on the cameras to get the scooper ending, in which the Mimic wears the lion costume, there'll be possible routes that will lead Mimics wear, say, the Mycelium Man costume, or a Jester costume, or Arnie the Elephant, or even Tiger Rock. F-Wanted 2 and the trailer for Secret of the Mimic showed us the Tiger Rock mascot costume, and whilst this is very ambitious, if I'm right, I will brag about it. I believe there will be a secret route that will require us to piece together Edwin and David's story, similar to the dad items from Into the Pit last year. And I think two of these items will be a Red Bull and a white tiger plush. And if Steel's feeling really bold, then maybe a toy van, but I have a feeling I'm maybe wrong on that one. Again, if I am right though, I will brag. I think if we complete this route, finding these items and learning what happened to David, then in the final confrontation, the Mimic will be dressed in the Tiger Rock costume that we saw in the trailer. But what is this final confrontation? I think this will likely be where we'll lose a limb, as we use both hands throughout the trailer, both separately and together. I believe that in a final boss fight against the Mimic, we'll have to trap the Mimic long enough to turn it off, perhaps by making it fall into this machine we saw for a split second in the Stay of Latte teaser. Oh, and before I forget, still, if you haven't already, it's probably too late. But if you don't at least put this little guy on a shelf as an Easter egg, I will be so disappointed in you. He is perhaps the greatest gizmo you've ever made. Is he a trap? Absolutely. Is he a trap that I would give myself into willingly in a heartbeat? Yes. Whilst it's really unclear what this is, to me it looks like a stereotypical factory shoot. Something a cartoon might do a gag about a character getting stuck in it before bumping down the rest of the pipe. And where did you see this? A cartoon. Which only came to me as I was finalising this script, but it looks oh so well. If I'm right in this being a shoot, and I'm right that this is how we trap the Mimic, we'll then use the Mexus machine, or some early version of it, to contain the Mimic. Maybe we'll get to go full Terminator on the Mimic and just crush it, but alas, we'll likely be just trapping it and bringing it back to Fazbear Entertainment. Perhaps even meeting Han Unit's original in-universe voice, since he instructed us at the beginning of the trailer, and we know Andy Field absolutely is going to be in this. Whilst Hub 1 or 2 makes me think we're bringing Mexus to the manor, I have no clue how we then get it to the Mimic, so there's a chance that Mexus is already in the manor, which then asks the question, who made Mexus, who brought it here? But all of that will be revealed in just a couple of hours, as Secret of the Mimic is here, pretty much. By the time you've seen this, it's probably already out. I'll definitely try to play it on the channel, so long as I'm able to run both Secret of the Mimic and OBS without starting a small fire. But even in the worst case scenario where I'm unable to do gameplay videos, rest assured I will be doing some theory crafting on this. I'm actually really excited. I've been in the fandom for a few years now, but this is my first release as a YouTuber doing theories. Because last year, Into the Pit came out, I wasn't doing theories. I think I had maybe like one kind of theory video that was more just kind of a news recap than anything. But both with my new videos and FNAF Simplified, I'm really looking forward to being able to be kind of a very small theorist, but still a theorist within the fandom for this release. If you enjoyed the video, then consider subscribing, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye for now.